find out it was Chris that told Martell to reach out to him. Now, in my mind, again, if Chris did whatever he did, mama, you didn't have to reply to no damn DMs and you didn't have to get your ass in the goddamn car and drive to Martell house. I'm still not understanding how the hell you got where you were, okay, in this situation. Okay. Chris can do whatever he doing. Martell could do whatever they doing. But you, how did you get you into this? Because 4 years ago, thought you said you were still married. Then Kimmy was like, well, did Chris not know that you were still married? Girl, no. Did Trish know that she was still married? What are you talking about? Did Trish know that she was still married? Girl, girl. Okay. I've been gone for a minute, but now I'm back with the jump off. Everyone, I tell you, the girl is out there taking people down. I was down for the count, but that's okay. I'm back now. All right. I'm back. But all I'm going to say to you is wear your mask. Wear your mask. Okay.
Please wear your mask. Wear your mask. It is very important for you to put on that mask.
Girl, it is not a joke. It is not a game. And I missed out on so much, but baby, I'm back. Okay. I'm here with all the energy. Your girl is back. Your girl is back. Okay. So we about to get into it. I missed out a lot. So I have a lot of things to say. This video might be long. I just want you to let you know right now. This video is probably going to be long because I have a lot of things that I gotta say. Okay, because I've been out of the game. But anyway, we're here to talk about Love and Marriage Huntsville. Okay, these are my notes over here. Open house closed mouths. This is season 9, episode 9, girl. Hot mess. Okay. If you're new to my channel, hey, welcome. I talk about reality TV, books, movies, all sorts of things. So get in where you fit in by subscribing to the channel, liking the video, getting in the comments, and letting me know what you think about the episode. And without further ado, let's get into the review. Okay. So we see Trish and Ken. Okay. Now, I'm gonna give a little backstory from what I think from the last couple episodes that I missed out on. Ken wants to be Captain Save a Hoe. Can I cuss now? Yeah, I can. It's okay. Ken want to be Captain Save a Hoe, and at this point, it's starting to be very cringe to me. Now, here's the thing: two things can be true at the same time. Marquez can be a deadbeat ass daddy. And he is a very much deadbeat ass daddy and very emotionally weak. Like the boy is not okay. Okay. When I tell you the brother is not playing with a full deck, all the tree lights don't come on for him. Okay, he got a couple bulbs that don't come on, all right, when plugged in fully. But Ken is also Captain Saberho, and it's getting very, very much very weird for me. Okay, it's giving male pick me, and I don't like it. I don't. Okay, so anyway, Ken comes in talking to Trisha. He throws in, you doing your engineering stuff, and I thought that was a little corny. I'm like, just let her talk about her career, damn it, like you got to be corny. But anyway, so apparently Trisha is an engineer, which explains a whole lot of things. Why her communication is trash. Okay, no shade to the engineer people. Okay, my fiance is a civil engineer. Okay, all right, and so now he not as bad as Trisha, but the way that when we first, he was like, just kind of like, I'm getting used to this, right? Okay, and so Trisha's personality aligns fully with her being an engineer, in my opinion. Okay, um yeah, I won't go any further into that, but it aligns. That makes sense. So anyway, Trish wants to transition from being an engineer, being in her 9 to 5, to doing fitness full time. Okay, and so here go Ken being a pick me again. I can help you. I'm a multitasking man. I've got this. I can do whatever you need me to do. It's like, Ken, sit down. What are you doing with yourself? Where are you going? Where are you? Do you know where you're going to? Do you like the things that life is showing you? Where are you going to, brother? Where are you going? What are you doing with yourself? Okay? Because if this stuff, if Trisha decides that she don't want to be with you no more, what are you gonna do, brother? Okay? You look I'm just not liking this. I can be there for you. I've got the cape on. I can do it all for you. I'm not feeling that. I'm not feeling that. It's giving very much pick me, and it's not cute. Okay. Anyway, so we recap a little bit of the picnic that happened before, the barbecue that happened before, to celebrate Xavier. Now, how the hell Xavier more emotionally mature than his own damn daddy? His dad, Marquez, is a special kind of silly. Okay. Marquez is a special kind of stupid to me because what the hell wrong with you? Shout out to my auntie, my virtual auntie, Miss AKA. She said he be chewing on paint chips. Girl, I believe it, girl. Okay. What I don't know what it is, but baby, when I tell you development stopped probably around 12 years old for him mentally and emotionally, because girl, what's going on with him? Okay. And the reason I don't understand how Trisha was even able to bust it open for him when he clearly, but also they was together when they was young. So that might also explain some of the, and also Trisha ain't. Anyway, we just gonna keep it moving, okay? We gonna keep it moving. So they recap the whole situation. The daughter is basically like, I don't want to fool with daddy no more. He's not dad to me. He's basically Marquez or him, which is very sad because his whole thing is, I'm trying to be a present father and active father. You can't take my role. Here's what I'm gonna say about Marquez. Marquez thought that Trisha was gonna be down bad. He was gonna get up, leave, live the life he wanted to live down to Atlanta or whatever, and do the things. Okay, have big fun down with the wretched. Okay, or whatever. And Trisha was gonna be home alone, crying over them damn kids, and he was gonna pop in whenever he wanted to or whatever, and it ain't work out like that. Okay, and so now he mad that somebody else done stepped in. Now shout out to Ken for stepping in and stepping up, but I question his motives. Question your motives. Why? What is your intention? Okay. Why do you feel like you need to be Captain Save a Hoe? What's going on with you, brother? All right. And so, ooh, girl, Marquez crossed that line, baby. When he asked him, is it because you can't have kids of your own? Girl, I ain't know if, and this is from last episode. I ain't know if Ken was gonna be cool to come out of a bag on that man. I didn't know, girl. I was like, y'all okay now, Marquez. Ken is a big dude. You might want to tread lightly, sus. You might want to tread lightly. You kind of little brother. All right. You might want to you might want to chill. Okay. Okay, you might want to chill, my brother. Anyway, so I question Ken's motives, but again, shout out to Ken for being there. Okay, and so Marquez is mad because Ken stepped up. Okay, Trisha is not left alone and destitute like she thought she was gonna be. And now he mad because somebody's playing stepping in and being the father that he should have been for his children. Right? And so it's kind of like, Marquez, you can't say nothing. Go sit your ass down, you deadbeat bum. Go sit down. And they also talk about how in this scene that Marquez had the whole weekend to be with his kids. He did not come. He did not come visit. He hung out with his boys. He never went back to go hang out with them kids. And I'm just kind of like, I'm not surprised. But my thing is, there's got to be a solution. Like, do you have to keep trying to reach out to Marquez? Like, at what point, Trisha, are you going to file the papers, okay, so that he knows that you're for real about this? And then file so that you can get full custody of them kids. Like, you actually have the power to cut this foolishness off. But when I saw the last episode, I was just kind of looking at Trisha like, I don't know if she ready. I don't know if she really want to cut it off like she could, right? We gonna talk about it a little bit later on in this episode. But I'm just looking at Trisha like, girl, some of this bullshit that you going through with Marquez really don't got to be much of nothing. It really don't got to be all this, because you really could initiate. We filing the papers, okay? I'm filing papers, and then we gonna talk about custody, okay? And we're gonna talk about child support. Cause you're not gonna be coming in and out of my kid's life like that. You're gonna get yourself together. Either you gonna be here and be here, or you gonna be gone and gone about your way. I don't understand. I don't understand why it's this constant back and forth unless you want it to be this. Anyway, okay, let's move on because I talked about them too much. But anyway, okay. Ooh, child, ready to get married. Girl, when I tell you the Martell was right about one thing about this episode. When I tell you Martell was right about one motherfucking thing, and I hate, we hate giving Martell anything. Martell says Ken need to back up from this family. The whole Marquez and Trisha and all this whole back and forth and back that they got going on. He need to back up, mind his business, okay? Remove himself from the situation and let Trisha decide to leave her husband on her own. He does not need to be trying to force Trisha to do anything. He was absolutely correct, Mundo, okay? Because why in the world, Ken, you over here talking about, oh, all right, so now are you ready to get married to me? So, but baby, she not even divorced. She not even divorced. She hasn't even filed the papers. Like, Ken, what would make you think? But we already know Ken got a past. He's got a history of being with women who are emotionally unavailable. And that's what it is. Ken like to be with women who are emotionally unavailable. And he's sitting up here trying to prove himself to these women. Because that's what he's doing with Trish right now. Proving himself. Could be the man. I could do this. I could do that. Matter of fact, he's going even a step further. I'm gonna make it look like Marquez an ain't shit ass daddy, which Marquez is an ain't shit daddy, and it's not hard to do, but I'm gonna highlight it so that you can see how better of a man I am. So you can drop that zero and get with this hero. But girl, it's not working. Okay. Anyway, let's move along. Y'all get in the comments, tell me what y'all think about that. I like Ken, or I want to like Ken, but he doing too much pick me shit for me to even be able to like go up for him like that, because I'm questioning the intent. It's like his self esteem real low or something. I don't know. Anyway, okay. Martell and Maurice, girl. Maurice Luther King, girl. Here's the thing. Again, two things can be right at the same time. Maurice Luther King was correct about a few things, but dead ass wrong in some other things. But you already know Maurice Luther King gonna come down. He gonna have a speech, child. He want to talk to the people, girl. I have a dream of you and all these other people. You know the content of your character. You know how it is. Okay, you know Maurice Luther King. Okay. So anyway, so Martell talking about something. Maurice gonna have a speech for me, child, because them some talking motherfuckers. You absolutely right. All right, Marceau and Maurice, some talking motherfuckers. They really are. Period. Okay. So here go Maurice coming up. Now, did y'all see Martell feet? Them ashy ass. I'm like, put you some socks on. Put you some socks on. His feet long. Ugh. Put you some socks on. That is ashy. Anyway, they didn't air Martell. Oh, they didn't air Martell sleep with me in bed. Okay, so this is me pulling from episodes before that I didn't get to review because I was down bad. All right. So who was the girl? Tisha did an interview with Carlos King telling us that Martell sleeps with or allegedly slept with men in college, and she and along with Marceau was naming men in the episode, but they edited all of that out, but let Martell say whatever he was gonna say, which I think is so wrong. So wrong, which goes to show me that they really do be protecting Martell. And I hate that. I really do. Air his dirty laundry like you air everybody else. Okay. But anyway, child. Oh, we still haven't talked about that yet. I guess we're gonna ignore it because it wasn't aired, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, Maurice gets there. Um Maurice says that Martell and Marceau haven't bounced back from Skull. What the hell happened with that? We don't even know. I think I heard y'all tell me where I'm wrong? Was it Marceau bought Martell out of Skull? I don't know what the problem was. What happened? Why did he buy him out? What happened there? We don't know what's going on. But Maurice says that y'all have not been the same since you and Skull fell apart. Okay, so we don't know what happened with that. And then here we go. All right. Maurice Luther King, right about a few things, wrong as hell about other things. My biggest problem with Maurice Luther King is that why in the world do you feel like why do you want to go and talk about Mel with him specifically? Like, let me just get into my notes. Hold on, let me get into my notes. Martell is also wrong about. Okay, so Maurice Luther King is right and wrong because Martell is also wrong about how he has handled Mel. Okay, so Maurice tells Martell, when you're mad about something, all you do is come after that person. You hurting other people. And Martell was like, yes. And that's exactly how Mel is too. Both Mel and Martell are two sides of the same coin. Okay. So we get a quick flashback where Kimmy is talking to Maurice about the situation about the lipstick and all this other stuff. And Maurice has a really great point. Insinuation is what they use. Martell and Melody. They'll start to insinuate certain things and just let that kind of go. Y'all remember Mean Girls, how Regina George was? Insinuate things, plant little seeds here and there, and then watch everybody just, take it and run with it. That's literally what happens with Martell and Mel. Okay. So he was right about pointing those things out. But the thing about it to me, though, Maurice, is that you're not holding Martell accountable. The revenge P, like, sir, what are you talking about? Like, he goes into this rant. What was he saying? Oh, you're not about to do Melody came to me and was trying to tell me about the DUI and everything, and trying to, she descended down, telling me how she's disappointed with me. Now he right about that. Melody is very much condescending, very much. I'm on my platform protecting my image, and we'll get into that in a second. She very much is that. But also, we're not gonna sit up here and act like Martell is some damsel in distress that didn't cause this bullshit on himself. Martell has been hell on wheels ever since they got married. I want to say, and nobody is saying anything about that. But you want to focus on Maurice talking about, oh, what she's trying to do to you, Martell. She not about to do to me. What are you talking about? I really need y'all to stop being delusional and stop acting like Martell is innocent in this. Okay, I really, truly, really need y'all to do this for me. Seriously. Okay. So Maurice was right about the way that Martell and Mel act, two sides of the same coin, but Martell is not innocent. And I need you to point that out to him about Mel as well. Hold him accountable with Mel as well. Do you know what I'm saying? I ain't like that. Looking at Maurice like, sir, you ain't no help. Okay, you are no help. Anyway, Martell tells us he rarely has enemies. What the fuck? You got to be kidding me. I don't believe that. If you can't handle your wife right, the person that you promised under God and everybody else that you would treat correctly, I don't believe that you don't know how to handle other people. Because look at how you treat Marceau. And I'm not saying Marceau. I'm not saying Marceau is innocent. Because girl, all right, we already know. Let's bring in the interview real quick. The little interview that Martell and his side piece did. Right, well, not side piece because they're not married anymore. But his little girlfriend, the girl he don't even claim. Oh, child. Anyway, I believe that Martell and Marceau were friends and they was doing their dirt together. Now, do I believe he was doing dirt with that girl? No, I don't. I don't. I feel like Martell paid some girl $250 in a Steve Madden bag to come down to the internet and embarrass her damn self, and that was it. Okay, that's all I feel like. Because he was feeding her information. I just did. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Now, do I believe that Marceau will fool with somebody like that? Probably. But do I believe he was talking to her? No, I don't. I don't. And also, she got too much to she has nothing to lose. Marceau fooling with women who have something to lose because they not gonna come out. Okay. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Martell talking about he rarely falls out with people. Are you fucking kidding me? You're every other day you falling out with somebody. Okay, Chris Fletcher, you didn't have issue with Marceau, Maurice, Tisha, Melody. Okay, Kimmy, you literally cause problems and kick up dust with literally everybody. Everybody, literally everybody. What are you talking about, sir? Anyway, and where's that handsome brother that was working with you? Where's he at? I don't even remember what his name was, but he gone too. Girl, stop. Okay. Anyway, let me move on. So Maurice told my son, Mel not finna do what she did to you, to me, projecting onto me and all this other stuff, trying to figure out about cheating and all this other stuff. Girl, shut your ass up, Maurice. Maurice Luther King. Okay. So then he talks about how Mel was making disparaging comments about him. It's true. If Melody really cared about Maurice, like she's trying to come to him and make it seem like she does, she would have come to him one on one. She wouldn't be going around telling people about red lipstick. First of all, that's how Maurice's lips really be looking. He kind of light. He a little light. Okay. The other thing is, Maurice was right about Melody trying to keep up an image. I'm gonna tell y'all. Remember when? And this video is getting very long, but I told y'all I was gonna be long. Remember when Martell, so many goddamn M's, when Martell and Melody were going to that magazine photo shoot, okay? And Melody had found out that Martell was still talking to Ariane, still to that day. She had called him on the phone, okay? And Melody was pissed off. And they were on their way to the magazine shoot so they can, what is it, power couple of the year. She said, we're having problems on the inside, but I got to keep the image going. I got to make sure people know that we're still good on the outside. And that was right then and there when I knew Melody was full of shit. I said, girl, you mean to tell me that your man over here still talking to the woman that he fucking on? And instead of telling people, no, I'm not going to be able to sign, we're not going to be able to do this magazine photo shoot, you still got your ass up on that goddamn magazine to my power couple, even though you know this motherfucker is cheating on you and still to this day cheating on you. I said, yeah, it's the fame, it's the money, it's the fame, it's the power, it's the little millimeters that done boost her head up. And I'm just like, Melody, both of them, Martell and Melody, are two sides of the same motherfucking coin. It's crazy to me. Anyway, okay, let's move along. Oh, I wrote it in my notes. Kimmy should have cussed Mel's ass out. When I tell you the way Melody played up in Kimmy's face, I loved how Kimmy handled her, but I still feel like Kimmy should have really let loose on her, because what Kimmy said in the confessional was like, "Girl, don't play with me. Just say it. Just say what you're gonna say." She should have said that shit in Mel's face. Not you going around telling people my husband got red lipstick on, and then when I come to confront you about it, then you try to flip it on me, making it seem like I'm asking you or questioning whether not I feel like my husband cheating. When I tell you, Kimmy should have let the clip off on her, baby. Kimmy should have emptied the clip on Mel for real, because that was some bullshit right there. Anyway, okay, let's move on. Let's move on. Let's move on. Maurice is right and wrong. Yeah, but you not holding Martell accountable for the bullshit that he doing. Revenge cheating, having a baby. Like, like, we have yet to this day seen you have a conversation with Martell about any of these things. Okay? But you want to talk about how Melody ain't gonna treat you and project on you the way. And then Martell told me some of the things that Melody put me through. What Melody put you through? Shut your ass up. Kept yelling at my TV. Shut your ass up. Melody put you through some stuff. Nigga, your dirty ass, nasty dick going out in the middle of a panorama, dicking some other girl down, getting her pregnant, but you the one went through stuff. Martell, if anything, you the one put Melody through all the stuff. You're the cause of the shit that you're going through right now. Anyway, let's move along. Trisha and Kimmy. So Trisha goes to visit Kimmy to talk about entrepreneurship and that transition, and Kimmy just gives her some poignant advice. And they then get into the whole Martell situation. We find out that Chris Fletcher told, and he talked about this earlier in the season. We find out that Chris Fletcher told Martell to reach out to Trisha. Okay, so while I do believe that that actually happened, still looking at Trisha like, what the fuck that got to do with you meeting up with Martell? So even if Chris told Martell to do whatever he did, that don't mean you got to go to Martell's house. That don't mean you got to respond to Martell DM. That don't mean that you got to go back and forth and back with Martell. Still trying to figure out how the hell your ass got caught up with Martell, despite what happened at the front end. Y'all understand what I'm saying? I said it take two to tango, mama. I don't understand. I don't trust Trisha. She got too much going on, and I don't the truth don't never be around her, and she don't never give full sentences. The girl do not speak in full sentences. I'm like, how the hell do y'all even understand what the fuck she's talking about? Because it sounds like she never finishes or completes a sentence. Girl, what are you talking about, love? Anyway, so Kimmy said she gonna find her a building. She has a building in mind. It's under $100,000. Trisha's very bougie. She said she want her shit to be state of the art, nice and everything. So come correct or don't come at all. I feel her on that. Uh Kimmy then goes into the whole situation about Mel and the lipstick accusation. And I'm with Kimmy. I am with Kimmy. Yes, you come to me, you invite me out to go do this workout thing with this lady. Okay. And you over here trying to talk to me about what's going on with Maurice Luther King's case. You trying to find out the details. Was he drunk in the middle of the day? What was he doing? Where was he going? Where was he at? You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. These are questions that we all need answers to. Which, side note, I got something else for Kimmy that I just brought. This just made me think of something. Okay, so let's bring it in from another episode that I didn't get to review. So Kimmy said, yes, okay, I can't talk to you about the details of the case, but you can say, listen, this is where I'm hearing. Okay, so I can't talk to you the details of the case, but girl, the word on the curb is that he had red lipstick on his lips. And I just wanted to come to you because it's everywhere. And both Kimmy and Trisha was like, girl, where is it? I have not seen, and personally, I have not seen or heard it either. I have not seen or heard anybody talk about red lipstick on Maurice's lips because it wasn't there. Okay. And I'm with Kimmy. If you wanted to have a conversation, if you were really concerned, like you trying to make it seem like you my friend or whatever, you would have came to me and said, okay, I know you can't talk to me about the case, but girl, let me tell you what's going on what's the word on the curb. Okay. I'm with Kimmy. Now, Kimmy, let me talk to you real quick because I ain't get to talk to you about this last episode. Now, girl, you told us when you sitting down with Tisha and Trisha down to that restaurant, you was sitting up there talking about how Mel going around giving wrong information about how Maurice got lipstick on his lips and all this other stuff. But little does she know Maurice was with you the night that he ended up getting into a DUI. Now, wait a minute now. Okay, now wait a motherfucking minute now, ma'am, because a few episodes before that, it was you and Maurice sitting down to the dinner table, and you had to go up to the job. He wasn't there. You rolled past Black, didn't see him there, didn't know where he was at. And this was the night after the DUI. So, girl, what are you talking about, love? I thought you said you didn't know where he was at, and now all of a sudden, now you do. Kimmy, I like you, but mama, I have questions. I have questions. Now, unless they edited incorrectly or the timeline is off, baby, the way that you was asking Maurice where he was at, and it appeared to be the day after the DUI, because you had to bail him out because you didn't know where he was at. Okay. And the thing about it is that story don't even make sense, Kimmy, because if he was with you the night that he got the DUI, why the hell were you not driving for him? Huh? Why were you not in the car? Why were y'all not going home together? What are you talking about, Kimmy? That story doesn't make sense, love. Yeah, okay. Y'all tell me if y'all okay. Tell me where y'all get in the comments, okay, and tell me what y'all think. Because girl, the story is not aligning. Okay, the math is not mathing at all. Anyway, so Kimmy invites Trisha to the open house because Martell got an open house that he's trying to sell his house or whatever on his investment property, and basically it's gonna be a cast event. Everybody come down to this house. Okay, we shooting it together. And this is where Trisha reveals to Kimmy that it's been awkward since the whole situation with Martell, me going over to his house or whatever. And, you know, come to find out it was Chris that told Martell to reach out to him. Now, in my mind, again, if Chris did whatever he did, mama, you didn't have to reply to no damn DMs and you didn't have to get your ass in the goddamn car and drive to Martell's house. I'm still not understanding how the hell you got where you were, okay, in this situation. Okay, Chris can do whatever he doing. Martell can do whatever they doing. But you, how did you get you into this? Because 4 years ago, I thought you said you were still married. Then Kimmy was like, well, did Chris not know that you were still married? Girl, no. Did Trish know that she was still married? What are you talking about? Did Trish know that she was still married? Girl, please. Okay, I'm not. It's the bullshit for me, and I'm not here for it. It's the bullshit. I'm not here for it. Anyway, so they were like, okay, we're gonna hash it out. My thing is, in my mind, Trisha really could have avoided all of this foolishness had she not just played along with Martell and acted like she didn't know him. But Trish wanted to make it a thing. Like, how the hell you gonna sit up here and act like you don't know me? You know me. Okay, well, now because you want to act like you know Martell, here comes the bullshit. Don't back now. Okay, don't back up now. Okay. Anyway, let's get Martell and his therapist. Girl, where is Dr. Francis? I'm sorry. Here's the thing. I'm sure she's a very nice lady. I'm sure she's a wonderful therapist. But Martell needs cold, hard facts. He needs somebody to give it to him and give it to him for real. Dr. Francis gave it to him and did not pussyfoot around, did not play no damn games, did not talk to him softly like this. And I'm not mad at the girl. She's a wonderful woman. I'm sure she's a professional. I'm sure she got her shit together and all that. She do not need to be doing any type of psychotherapy with Martell. That psycho needs to get with somebody who will be for real. Okay? Said the way that Martell sat up there and didn't listen to the motherfucking thing that lady said to him. I said, this nigga is not listening to you, girl. First of all, Martell don't even respect women. So I don't even know why. Where's Dr. Francis? Bring him in because Martell tell my son, oh, I can't work on myself because I gotta focus on my kids. What the fuck you do? He was like, oh yeah, you know what, that is an excuse. I can work on personal development. Sir, you are psychotic. Okay. You need to be on meds. Period. All right. And somebody need to get you together. Anyway, this must be the court order therapist because a real therapist, not a real therapist, because I'm not coming for her. I'm just saying Martell need extra strength. Like the therapy she giving is like light. Okay, it's light. That motherfucker need extra strength therapy. Okay, for real. Anyway, let's move along because he wasn't listening to a motherfucking word that she was saying. Talking about he can't stop. He see people. He don't know how to cut them off. And I'm like, what is he talking about? Are we asking questions? She ain't even ask questions. I'm like, ma'am, what are you talking about, Martell? Please dive deeper. What are you talking about, sir? Didn't she didn't even do all that. I said, girl, you're not doing nah, you therapy light, girl. You need extra strength. Okay. Anyway, open house. All right, we get together. It's a cast thing. All right, we getting together. We're gonna be messy real quick. Um, House is nice. He's got it staged. They've got people coming in looking at the house. So part of that is real. All right. Now they're happy to see Martell get back on track. Here's the thing. I want to see both Melody and Martell do well. I do. I know that Martell pretty much used Melody to get where he needed to be. Okay. But I want to see both of them do well. Now, when I say do well, I mean get his shit together, have accountability. Okay. Own his own issues, stop being narcissistic. Like, those are the things that I want from Martell. All right. And I want him to thrive in his own right. Okay. Girl, I don't know how we gonna get there. I really don't. Okay. Not with light therapy, girl. Okay. Anyway, so everybody gets there. Again, I wrote down, even if Chris told Martell whatever he told Martell, Trisha, how your black ass get to goddamn Martell house? How the hell you get there? You didn't know you was married 4 years ago? Because you was married 4 years ago. Bitch, you still married. Okay? Okay, so the guys go outside. Who was talking about Martell? Talking about Marceau. So Chris, I think, asked about Marceau. Where's Marceau at? And Maurice Luther King was like, Marceau and Martell got into it. Marceau ain't fucking with Martell like that. Not today. Okay. And so here go Martell with his bullshit talking about, oh, I'm good at everybody. If there's anybody that falls out with me, it's because of them. Delusional. Nigga, are you crazy? Nigga, are you crazy? You got to be crazy. That's what it is. You crazy. He crazy. He's psychotic. He delusional. He not okay. All right. We already know. So then here go Ken. I've been up talking about, oh yeah, this is kind of like how me and Marquez is. What, nobody talking about you and Marquez. We did not give a fuck about you and Marquez. Okay. I don't want to hear nothing about you and fucking Marquez. I don't. I really don't. Because you part of your own problem too. You need to back your ass up and mind your business. Go home. Roger, find yourself something to do. Find you an emotionally available woman who ain't going through a motherfucker. Say I'm going through a divorce. The bitch ain't even divorced. She ain't going through no divorce. She ain't signed no papers. She ain't initiated nothing. The bitch don't even got no goddamn lawyer. Girl. Anyway, okay. So, all right. So Ken brings up the whole situation. Basically says that Marquez ain't no man, and you just taking digs and shots at him. I'm with Martell. He need to back the hell up. Okay. I'm thinking of that Bart Simpson meme. Back your ass into the grass and go on about your way, brother. Okay. Save yourself. All right. You don't need to be trying to force Trish to make any type of decisions. If she ain't doing this shit on her own, then it ain't gonna happen, my brother. And I need Ken to really understand that. Okay. Megatron. Okay. Please. Anyway. So back at the ranch, or inside, Trisha, Nell, and Kimmy are talking, and they, bring up the whole Melody situation. Things were awkward, things were coming around with the whole Martell situation, and here go Kimmy in the confessional. Here we go. Here we go. You're absolutely right. Here we go. We about to get into it. Okay. So then Trisha reveals to Nell that Chris initiated the hookup between Martell and Trish. Now, in my mind, okay, and I think I wrote it. Did I write it down? Yeah, they was asking, okay, so did you have you filed your papers? She was like, no. They asked her, did you file your papers now? Oh no, I haven't had time to. I've got it signed and notarized, but I haven't had time to drop them off. Girl, you literally are just dropping them off. What are you talking about, girl? Anyway, so okay, so Nell was like, so you mean to tell me my husband Chris introduced you and Martell? Okay, I'm gonna go outside and get him. But side note, all right, in my mind, I would be side eyeing Chris. Not because he introduced Trick. Well, yes, but Chris, what you doing? What are you doing? Because at the time you knew Melody and Martell was still going. Y'all, they were really going through this ugly ass divorce. Okay, what are you doing, my brother? Like, are you being faithful to your wife? That immediately made me start thinking, like, Chris, what are you talking about? Why are you on the lookout for women? And then something is not right in the something ain't clean in the milk to me. Something ain't right in the milk, and I got my good eye on Chris. And it's not foreign to him to cheat anyway. Okay. Anyway, so back outside, Martell telling the dudes that he's still in love with Melody, but all the shit she put me through.
Yes, I have been there.
Bitch, I really want somebody to punch him in the fucking face. Nigga, you put her through everything. And the reason why you're in the situation that you're in is because you are the problem. Okay. I need you to understand that you are the issue. All right. And that's just on P. Okay. That's just on P. Anyway, so but we already knew Martell's still in love with Melody. Melody, I don't know. Okay, I don't know. Period. I don't know. Anyway, okay, so the group gets back together because Nell goes out to tell Chris, you the one that facilitated this little hookup or whatever. We need you in the room to explain. So everybody comes back together inside the open house. Now these people over here trying to buy a house. Is y'all gonna just be disrupting these people? I don't know. I don't know what kind of open house they was trying to host, chat. But anyway, so Trisha brings it up, stuttering, fumbling, bumbling, can't finish a sentence. Martell was like, "No, I'll say it. I don't lie. I don't need to. I don't lie. I can tell, nigga, you lying right now, nigga." Anyway, he was like, I was on the phone with Chris. Chris was telling me, I asked him if there was nice women, looking women at the gym. He pointed out Trisha, and he was like, I think her name Trisha, but that also means that Chris had scoped Trisha out as well. So Chris had scoped Trisha out as well, and I guess apparently he didn't know that they was related. So maybe that's the reason why Chris backed off of her because, ooh, bitch, is the reason why. Because it sounded like Chris was already interested in Trisha. Is that what y'all got? Because the way he was talking about Trisha, oh, you know, the muscles and the body and the curves and all this, I was like, hello, Chris, are you okay? We still in the room, brother. We still in the room. We still in the room. Do you need a moment? Because it sounds like you're lusting. It sounds like you're lusting. So y'all tell me what y'all think. Feel like Chris was over there cruising for some women, okay? Then he found out that Trisha was related to him, okay? And then he was like, all right, well, I'm gonna go ahead and pass her along to Martell. Man, I might be reaching, but I got my good eye on Chris after this. I said, oh no, Chris, I don't. Something in the milk ain't clean. Something in the milk ain't clean. So then Chris tells his side of the story again. Very weird. Okay. Yeah. I don't. Some ain't right. All right. And then Trisha had a nerve to be like, okay, well, let's just squash it. Girl, you brought this up. You brought this up at Stormy's house. It started at Stormy's house. We're gonna address that, Stormy, quick. Are they gonna address that at all? Girl, anyway, it's so much going on with this damn show. I can't keep up. Well, I couldn't keep up because I had COVID. But anyway, y'all get in the comments. Tell me what you think about the episode, girl. It's so much going on. I'm trying to think of how do I want to address the interview with Coleslaw and Martell. I feel like it was bullshit. I think it was a lie. And that's part of the reason why I'm just kind of like, I don't really know if I want to do a review on it because it's a lie. It really is. Martell found some random person. Okay. Now Marceau is cheating. Okay. Has cheated in some way, shape, or form. Okay. I do believe that. But the girl that they brought, no. I don't. Anyway, y'all get down in the comments. Tell me what y'all think we should do so we could talk about that. And is it too old tea? Is it too old of a tea? Is it the tea too old to talk about? Is it cold? Y'all tell me what y'all want. Anyway, get in the comments. Tell me what you think about the episode. Don't forget to like this video before you leave, okay? Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.
Usually I don't do this often, but since recruit